Okay. What? What up, y'all? Let me, I don't have my Twitch chat open yet. I'm just getting set up here to run work migrations, so give me a hot second. My allergies are murdering me, as usual. What up, John? Morning, Pascal, and Kyle, and Truly. How are y'all? Just give me a quick second here to get organized and start running stuff for work. Noise. What time zone are you in, John? Gotcha. In Moscow? Nice. God damn. It's just so hard to copy paste. There's that, and we'll go there. Yoink that. Paste that in. Start. All right, one more thing, chat, and we'll be ready to go. God, I hate Okta. Okta is the most annoying. What's the weather like in Moscow this time of year, John? All right. We got monitoring up. Hey Siri, set a timer for 48 minutes. Perfect.
48 minutes starting now.
Try to avoid that screaming at me. All right. There's a couple things I want to do before we dive into Gleam this morning. First is I want to look at somebody's NeoVim config. So let me pull that up. There's some snow, but I think it's 55 Fahrenheit and sunny. Damn. All right, we're gonna clone this, and we're gonna try to fix up shoes NeoVim config. And what else we need to do? We want to do a DWB. For my purpose, it would be better if it's a little bit more windy. Interesting. All right, here we go. So let's start a new window. And let's name this shoe NVim. And we're gonna go up a directory. We're gonna git clone this repo. And let's change into that. Am I at the right font size? Yeah, I am. Okay. So his stuff is probably under .config and vim. All right, let's look at this. We got our, what is this? I don't know how lazy vim works, but that's okay. We bring in config.lazy, which is going to be here. Nothing crazy so far. So it looks like maybe all his plugins are in here. So this person's having a problem where if a process updates a file that's loaded in a buffer outside of NeoVim, it like causes insane lockup. So we're gonna try to fix that. What is this? Install color schemes. Alright, I don't see anything super obvious in here. Let me update my own NeoVim. Alright. Jesus Christ. Thank you. All right, nothing super apparent. I actually, okay, we should. So he's running pretty much straight up lazy vim and vim lint. Okay. All right, we're gonna try to launch into this. And it is gonna be nvim app name equals code or slash code personal dot files dot config nvim. Is that not how that works? Why didn't that work? Isn't it nvim app name? What? I wonder if it's because nvim's probably like aliased or something. No, it's not, because it's trying to load. It's not loading my... We must have a typo. I don't know, maybe a nit? Missing user. Oh, weird. Do you see this? Okay, maybe we have to copy that into the config directory. Maybe that's the problem. So let's copy nvim or .config / nvim to / .config / nvim, and we'll say shoe. What's the ChatGPT copy and creators CLI? Is it -p or something? -r? Okay, so let's go to our home directory and we'll change directories into .config and into nvim, and hopefully we see in here a shoe. Yeah, okay. And let's do so we'll go back up to app name, and in here this should just point at nvim / shoe. There we go. Isn't that cool, chat? That's how easy you can launch up somebody else's config. All right. All right, let's quit out. And we're gonna go back in. Okay. Okay. It's kind of cool. Okay. So let me go back and reread this issue. JK, it still freezes when changes in the background. Let's see here. I'm trying to think about the things that could possibly be causing this issue. I know who this person is, so I'm not worried about cloning their repo. All right, I want to look for stuff configuring nvim notify, and I also want to look for things configuring the swap file. General settings, auto command, sure, blah, blah, blah. Is there anything important in here? Nothing seems super... All right, let's go to general settings, and we're gonna copy over some of my settings. So let's go to, actually, we can just go to config, and we wanna go to, let's go to the options, and we're gonna hop over to my settings, and we're gonna search for options, and we're gonna take this bit. Where's the, isn't there a setting for swap file? All right, let's go ahead and do this. Let's grab this one. And, oh God, I don't know what his leader key is. I don't have my keybinds. Oh, fuck. Right. And let's grab this one. And we'll throw that in here. Okay. I thought I had something, but maybe I don't. Vim dot opt dot swap. I'm grepping, not looking through help. The hell? Oh, this is like this problem where it's like tree sitter ts disable highlight. There we go. I don't know. All right, let's see. The other thing I want to copy for sure is my configuration for nvim notify, which I think is built into LazyVim by what? Vim.notify. I don't remember why I did this. Wait. Oh, I see what I'm doing there. I see what I'm doing. All right, so let's I love John Legend. Okay, he put his file tree on the right. Very unexpected. So maybe in lazy, is nvim notify in here? Whoa. I kind of like, what plugin does that with the status lines? Or the, that's sick. I want that. Does anyone know what that is? I'm gonna have to find that. All right, so this has to have a way to configure nvim notify, right? Better, yeah. How do I customize this? Mini indent scope? Okay, cool. How do I configure things that get shipped with lazy vim by default? Is it in here? No. Plugins.extras. I thought so too, but I don't see... Like, there's not much of anything in here. It's gotta be getting loaded from somewhere. Like, I would expect to see it. Because, like, obviously it's loaded, right? If we do vim dot notify, and we're like, foobar, right? It gives me this UI. So maybe I just yank this and we just override it. And we go into, like, plugins, and we'll do, oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know what this, get out. How do I make a new file? Is it G? How do I get my keybinds for this? Whatever, we'll just do it from the command line. And we'll go into Lua, and we'll go into plugins, and we'll override nvim notify. So let's say touch nvim notify dot Lua. And now that should be over here. Yeah, it's right there. And let's paste, we need to do return, and we'll paste that block in. Do I have a format? Format? Maybe. All right, in here, okay, so this is doing what I wanted to do. This is what I thought the problem was going to be, was this line right here. Do we return it? So let's just say this is, let's require, we'll say notify, local notify equals require notify, get out of insert mode, and this will be a function that turns into function end. Bump that down, insert a line there, and then we say notify dot dot dot, but we have to return it. So we're going to return jump up a line, and here we just did dot dot dot. That's fine. Let's format. Format. Okay. There we go. Let's right quit all, and we're gonna go back in. We're gonna go to recent files, and we're just gonna go back into here, and we're gonna try notify. Vim.notify, make sure it still works. Foo bar. Why didn't that work? Does it have to take message level? Paste that in. Grab that, view in that, paste that in. What are you upset about? Duplicate set? This isn't set anywhere else. All right, so let's try that. And let's try vim.notify foo one. Invalid search pattern or parameter. What up, James? We were just playing around with somebody's NeoVim config. In fact, I want to add this line thing to mine. I really like that. So let's I'm gonna push this as a branch, maybe. I don't know. I'll come back to this later. But you said that was mini indent scope. Mini indent scope. That's so cool. All right, let's install that because I really like that. I like that over my current one. My current one's so buggy. I use, what do I use for that? Is it indent blank line? Indent blank line and Vim. Yeah, that is it. All right, so we can get rid of this probably. Let's get rid of you. And we'll jump over and we'll make a mini, what was it called? Mini indent scope. .lua. We'll go into there and we'll return our table of tables. We want to go grab our we'll pull wait, what? Oh, we just want this one. Copy that. And we'll do a view around there, paste that in there, format that. Thank you for the follow. Super appreciate you. All right, so I want to see the configuration options for this. Does this have like a wiki? And what was his doing that I really liked? It was a solid line. Let me go look back at indent blank line because I probably used where's LazyVim? We should go look at their Git repo because they're gonna have. How goes the triangle mate? I love working at Vercel. It's great. Good chance it's gonna end up being my favorite job I've ever held. And Vim notify. Wait a second, they're using indent blank line here. Wait, now I'm actually confused. I wonder what scope enabled false does. I mean, I guess we try to use both, right? Like we'll try the same config and see if we get the same experience. No, we don't need that. And we'll do, we don't need that. We'll say symbol is going to be, I'm gonna come over here and copy this. Okay, options try as border. I don't really know what that means, but say options equals. Jeez. This is my favorite song at the moment. All right, so we got everything there. We should probably copy this. It seems like probably good stuff to have. Yeah, I figured that. That happens with like every reading club ever. It starts out well-intentioned and then life happens. I don't use any of these. Okay, so we have those now. And we'll go to mini indent scope and we'll grab what they use for that as well. Damn it, I just copied the config for... That was so stupid. I want to grab... damn it, I can't believe I just did that. That was so stupid. Dude, I've been vibing to Skizzy Mars recently. All right. We got double comma. Let's right quit out and we'll bin back in. And we got to add and rebuild our system. Oh, Jesus. Now if we go in, all right, we had invalid event lazy file. Is that true? Lazy, and lazy vim. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you for the follow too. Appreciate you. We're gonna jump into Gleam here real soon. I just want to get through some things with my setup that I've been putting off. Where's the event system at? I know commands lazy. So I guess lazy file is not a thing. So they can probably be both buff enter. So let's go to our plugins again, and we'll go to indent line. Oh, beautiful. And rather than lazy file, there's going to be, what is it? Buff enter? Yeah. Change a word, buff, enter, yanking word. I mean, I think that's what we want, right? If we look at buff enter. After entering a buffer, my eye itches so bad. My allergies are so bad today. I read a news article this morning that Raleigh, North Carolina is number 9 in the United States for cities with worst allergies. I was like, great. Is there a pre-buff enter? Buff read pre. I'm starting to edit a new buffer before reading the file into the buffer. I think this is fine where it's at. So we'll do that, and with What was the one we did? Mini indent scope. This feels like this could probably be the same thing, right? All right, let's go generate a image to tweet out. Actually, it's already 8 o'clock. Maybe we shouldn't do that. Well, we got 2 hours. All right. So if we go into Vim now, I thought we got rid of lazy file. It's not even in here. Where is that trying to happen at? An indent blank line. We changed it. What up, y'all? Sorry, we're soon gonna be getting started here. I apologize. Let's go over to chat GPT, and we'll do generate an image for a Twitch programming stream titled Coffee and Coding. Okay, we'll do that. Head over to Twitter. Go let the people in the Gleam Discord know we're streaming. Good God. Hold on, y'all. I'm so sorry. All right. Sorry, we had someone drop off a dog. Let me get the music started again. That's because I took off my headphones. Go lay down, big man. No, you go lay down. No, go lay down. All right. Good. Let's go grab our image. Oh, beautiful. Murph, go lay down. I'm gonna have to lock you out. No, I see you. What are we doing today? What are we trying to work on? Where did we leave off last week? So we are, okay, yeah. Integrating OTP. Hey, Murph, relax. I see you. Relax, sit. All right, go lay down. You're a good boy. I see you. Yes, yes, I see you. You're fine. Thank you for the follow there. Sorry, I got a dog going crazy right now. Hi, Winnie. Murphy, get down, sir. Murph, come here. Come here, sit. Easy, sit. Relax, relax. OT, relax. You guys are way too excited right now. Oh my goodness, it is a zoo. It is a zoo, chat. These dogs are going crazy. Shh. Shh. No, we don't need to worry. Winnie Marie. Yes, good morning. I see all of you. All right, everyone out. Let's go. Let's go. Out. Out. Go. We tried, chat. We tried to let them in the office. They couldn't handle the responsive Trillitrans. Inner capabilities into learning, I guess, learning about and introducing into our auth server for retrieving Twitch access tokens and refreshing them. Learning about and introducing to our auth server. Continuing to build Glitch, our Gleam Twitch client. Today, we're learning about, there we go, great, that sounds good. Twitch.tv/DMMulroy, we'll tweak that out. Boom. And close this stuff. Let's get the standard library up, so you always want that. We need a new reward, pet that damn dog. All right, I will, let me add a note to add, like, where's my scratch pad? Let me add doggo point redemptions plus emotes. I've been needing to do that. I also need to add the Gleam emote that Roasted made. I've been forgetting about that too. Where did that go? Whatever, I'll remember when I look at that. Famous last words. I need to refresh my auth token. So 1 second, chat, before this thing starts screaming. My God, so hard to copy and paste using a mouse. No, wanna know, my baby. Okay. So we is this working? The last I checked. Let's do a git pull. Let's do a Gleam build. All right, so we are not building. We have a type mismatch in our server. We also need to come up with better names. I did this on Saturday night. All right, so in here we have an error. I think we send server.mailbox. I think that's what we do. Because we have a message. Our mailbox gets a subject string. Send code should be, or set code. So is it just this? And then over in our server, we sit here and we just like select on. This seems like it might be right. Let's just say in here we say foobar. We can ignore that. So how does this work? Right? So this is the process we start over here. We're going to call run on this guy. We're eventually going to parse some arguments, but we don't have to worry about that right now. We're going to create a new actor, or a new subject, I should say. And that's going to be our mailbox. We're going to start a new we're going to create a new redirect server. We're going to start it. We're going to open the web browser to this URI. And then we're going to sit and wait until this mailbox receives a message that is a string. And then in our actual server, when this starts, so let's follow this down. We should have a function called start. Yeah, so when we call start from the outside, we start our server, which sends this message. We get our message, we spin up a new mist server, we start it, we continue state, we set the status to running. So we actually come down here. Send response doesn't get a redirect server. We will make this. This should be set code. And this will be the code. Yeah, so now that inferred correctly. And this is getting the wrong thing. Oh, we got a text Nana chat. Send a daily morning sign of life text to Nana. Good morning, Nana. Hope you had a lovely Easter. Justine and I got the dogs new toys. Great. So is there a way to turn a PID into a subject in Gleam Erlang or OTP? I'm really bad at figuring out where the boundaries between Gleam Erlang and Gleam OTP are. Because if you call self, you get a PID. And I kind of want to, is it possible to go from PID to subject? Because a subject is just like a typed PID. Subject owner. So we can get the PID from a subject. Part of the problem I'm having right now is that down in here, when I get the result, so we like start the web server, and the web server doesn't have a reference to the actor itself. Because these get called from the outside world, but this one down here, send response, I almost need to do this bit. Because I would need the server subject message, which I don't have because it gets made here. It gets returned here. I need somebody that knows OTP well. So maybe we just don't even need this bit here. Right? And then down here, this is actually going to be back to code. And we'll actually do foobar for the time being. This will be foobar. Type mismatch. Oh, this will be server.mailbox. And this needs to be typed as a redirect server. And then, okay, let's see if this, where are we getting the error at? Oh, right, because it's not exhaustive, because I don't think we need you anymore. Let's see this. Are we building? We're building. If we do Gleam run. All right, that looked good. That looked good. We got it to open the web browser for us. So we definitely hit here. Definitely hit here. Are we running right now is a good question. I think we have a second route set up, right? We set up a hello. So let's duplicate this and call this redirect. And this will be redirect callback. I prefer this to be lowercase. Thank you for the follow, Pfizering. And let's rename this to hello for now. And we'll just say this is going to be a get at hello. And we should see it say hello chat. Okay. Oh, because it's not running on 3939. So let me go override the port quick. The port is the third one. So we'll say sum 3939. And we'll get sum. And we'll kill this. Run again. All right, we should be running on port 3939 now, and we send this. All right, we get hello chat. So our mist server is definitely seeing that. What is our... So that, we can go back to here, change this to 3030, or we can pass in none, and it'll be 3000. Okay, so that's where we get our default. So we are seeing a 404 get hit. No code received. Okay, so if we do our query params, we say code equals foobar. No csurf state, yeah. And this will be and state equals foobar. Okay, part of the problem now is that I think this process shut down. Because we saw this log. What happens if I... So our web server is still running, but it didn't bring down... So this stopped, but it didn't stop the child process, which is kind of weird. But we know once we get our mailbox thing, from here we can send server.shutdown. Right, we would have to do server.shutdown, and this would get our redirect server. So let's try doing that. Gleam run. That's sus that this isn't working. Because it's trying to redirect to... However, if I curl that, I guess this is 3000, not 3939. We get hello chat, but it doesn't shut down now. That'd be 3000. So it should have sent this shutdown here. I wonder if it gets stuck in this. Let's do another io.println and see if we get here. Here. We run. That doesn't work. I don't know why that's not working. But if we do that right there, we hit our redirect, we hit the here. So this process has to be dying, right? How come... How do I check if a process is alive? I need Gleam help. I actively do not participate in April Fools. I have far too much anxiety myself. All right. I don't know how to shut this stuff down. So we hit this. I would assume that we get in here. Do I have to like call actor.stop and then process.normal in here too? Is this how I shut myself down? Is that not what we called over here? Actor.stop? Oh, it's a capital. All right, I'm gonna have to go get these dogs to calm down again. The garage door just opened. So Justine's home. All right, let's try again. Well, actually, let's also try to figure out what's going on that this isn't opening the correct Maybe it's because it's multi-line or something. This looks like it's probably the problem. Okay, this looks better. Wants to redirect to 30-30. Why did it try to go 30-30? Why did that happen, chat? Let me check my dev tokens on Twitch, my console. Glitch testing. Ah. It is the wrong URL. All right, so let's try this again. So if we Gleam run, we open, and it's still trying to redirect us to 30-30. I just update my registered. If we go and look here, right? I just went to my dev console and in glitch testing. Oh, I thought I added one. The hell, did it not save? 30-30/redirect. Save. All right, let's try again. Boom, boom. Hello, chat. We see both of our logs. That means all the boilerplate's working except for this process stopping. And what's going to be annoying is if I go to query this is going to still be running too. The heck? Why? Maybe it's the selecting forever? Nope, they're still running. I mean, we basically have it working once we figure out how to shut down this stuff correctly. I mean, we should also io.print this. So if we do it again, all right, we see our code, we get our code. So that's good. Happens if I do that. Okay. That, we do need the selecting forever, I think. What up, Whimsically? I don't know how to shut down Gleam OTP things. We send in next, right? Like if I put a log in So isn't that what this does right here? Actor.stop processed at normal. Because we look at exit reason. I don't know where exit reason comes from. Let me look. Exit reason, normal killed abnormal. Doesn't really explain much more. Maybe the source code does. No. So I think it's potentially likely that, let's try, I think that maybe the actor itself is good, but the web server never spins down. Like, what does this return? This returns a subject. Okay. Or wait, what does mist return? Mist.start HTTP returns. So I think we got to come on here and we need, let's just say we have mist. And this will be a subject of, I don't know what yet. Let's just say string. Actually, let's comment that out again. And let's go look at mist. Mist is, the docs are probably going to have exactly what we're looking for. Let's look at mist. And then start HTTP returns a subject message. So I guess what is the message type? Is that exported from mist? I got you, Flower. Thank you for hanging out, though. You're welcome. All right, so this thing is actually going to be, so mist is going to be a subject where it gets, this is going to be supervisor, and we want the type to be, we'll say type message as supervisor message. We'll yoink that, and this is going to be a supervisor message. And really, this is going to be an option because it won't always be there. And then down here, let's sort these by, all right, I've got an idea, chat. So it goes code. It'll be none, csurf state, mailbox, missed, port, redirect URI, stopped. Okay. And then when we start missed, we get the missed subject, right? And then we'll come on here and we'll say status is running and missed will be missed subject. Oh, right, sum. And then when we shut down, we also have to shut down missed. So how do we stop a child process? How do I kill a child? Add a child to the collection of the supervisor. How do I shut down missed? Surely there's a way to shut down missed. Do I need... I don't even know what a child spec is. The module provides the actor abstraction, one of the most common building blocks of Gleam OTP programs. An actor is a process like any other Beam process and can be used to hold state, execute code, and communicate with other processes by sending and receiving messages. The advantage of using the actor abstraction over a bare process is that it provides a single interface for commonly needed functionality, including support for tracing and debugging features in OTP. Gleam's actor is similar to Erlang's Gen server and Elixir's Gen server, but differs in that it offers a fully typed interface. This different API is why Gleam uses the name actor rather than Gen server. Process.send actor shutdown. So actor is just a subject. So maybe we could do that, right? So we can say in shutdown, we'll shut down why did I get a pager duty? That's fine. Oh. I gotta do that on this PC. So let's come over here. 1 second, chat. All right, we'll check that in a minute. So in here, we're going to jump to the end here, jump back to A, drop that down a line, come over here, do that, and we're going to do actor dot send, right? That's the function, send, and it'll be state dot missed, and then this will be shut down. Although I think it's a different shutdown. Shutdown here comes from oh no. Actor.stop. Right, okay, that's not actually what we need. How do I... So I could get a PID, and then I could kill it with a PID, I think. Oh, okay. Oh, Rawhat just showed up. Okay, yeah, sweet. The man, the myth, the legend. The exact person we need here. PIDception. All right, so if we go to process, that's part of the Erlang package. And we're gonna kill, or can I link it? If I link mist to my current process and I shut down my process, will that shut down mist? Okay, so let's try that. In mist, we can do process. We'll have to get the PID. PID. How do I get PID from dynamic? No. If I call subject owner on the mist subject, will that give me the PID of mist? I wish I could link with a subject. Start spec. I could at least get the PID. I could get the PID from that. I could also start it as a worker, maybe. So potentially I could do like Um, I have the, okay, we need to grab start error. Unknown. Oh, okay. So we should be able to say, though, I can get the PID. Let's say, let assert okay, and we'll get the PID. Mispid is going to be actor dot. In fact, we don't even need this to be. This will be let miss subject result equals that. Actor dot. I could wrap that too. Actor dot to Erlang start result. And oh, this isn't gonna work. I still need to map the error. That's okay. Hold on. This will be miss subject. Yeah, we need to map the error to, what does a start error look like? I'm just going to use this for a hot second. Result.replace error. Throw that in there. Come up and grab this just to see if this works. So we got the PID, and then we said we want a link, which is under Erlang, process.link. Let assert true equals process.link mispid. And I know, oh, true is a type. And then we don't need to connect miss to the state. Something like this. Okay, did that kill the web server? No, web server is still running. So that didn't quite do what we wanted. So we're going to try to use process.kill now. So in here, we're going to do the same thing we did before where we got the PID. So we're going to let assert, or wait, how do we get the PID again? Subject owner. So we'll do process dot subject owner, and then we'll pass state dot mist into well, this would be how do we want to do this? Because it's an option. Let mist, let assert sum mist equals state dot mist, and then we can say let PID mist PID equals process dot subject owner mist, and then we'll say process dot kill mist PID. So we can clean this up a little bit by doing state dot mist into option dot map. Finally caught your stream. Usually finish before me. Sweet. It's going well. How are you doing? Were you streaming this morning? Oh, there is my alert that I need to refresh my auth token. 1 second, chat. This shouldn't take too awfully long. One second, chat. Gotta pull up a Datadog dashboard real quick. All right. Okay. Been streaming since 8 a.m., 4 p.m. now. Finished JavaScript, now jumping into databases. Sweet. What databases are you playing with? Or learning about, I suppose. This will be process.subject owner, and then we'll do a, actually we can do like a function.compose. You can do option.map again, and this will be process.kill. And what does kill return? A Boolean? It returns nil. Okay. And we can do let assert nil equals that. Sum nil. SQL says Postgres. Postgres is my go-to DB. I love Postgres. All right, so we should be able to kill that process now. And now let's jump back to our auth server, which should be here. And we want to effectively, so we are stopping the process. All right, let's see how this goes now. We hit, interesting errors. These are errors we haven't seen yet. Is this looping infinitely? No. Failed to lookup date. So is our mist server still running? It's not. So our server definitely died. That's good. But I'm not sure this process actually died. So let's do this. I don't know where these are coming from. I wonder if this is coming from Mist. A good test would be, what happens if we do this? Yeah, we crashed, which would make sense because we asserted over here. What up, Ninja? If we don't assert this, I don't think it will crash. Okay. But the process still doesn't exit. I swear to God, I have a process.sleep forever. Okay. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Now I realize why this was happening. Now we're shutting down. And this returns, so now run is going to return a next, which means I can shut this down out here. So we should really return the mailbox, right? Which returns the actor back out. We'll say this is the auth subject. And then we can say, this will have a type message. Let's make a message. And inside message, we'll have a done. And from here, we can do process dot or actor dot send, and this will be our mailbox, and we'll send done, right? Oh wait, no. We'll say this is going to be done signal, I guess, which will be a subject of message. And this will be process.newSubject. And then down here, this will be done signal. And we'll return our done signal. Out here, we get our auth subject, and we do basically this same deal out here. And we wait on the auth subject. And yeah, we can just do this. This is fine for now. We'll say import Gleam slash function. Okay, we're getting closer here. So I assume you work full-time. Question that I've been having for a while: how do you manage to stream plus work plus still have time for yourself and chores? I wake up early. I wake up at 6 a.m. and try to start streaming around 7 a.m. And then I stream 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. And I start my work at 10 a.m., work to 6 p.m., and then I have my evening to myself. Oh, John, I forgot to say I'll be doing a talk with Fermion in the coming weeks. What is Fermion? I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. Barrelwazi hosting service. Oh, sick. Are they, is it like a podcast, or what kind of talk will it be? Like a conference-like talk? Oh, right. So this didn't exit because this is getting closer to what we want. I'm going to need somebody to code review this from the Gleam Discord at some point. Let's go back to the auth server. Wrong auth. Now we need to start mist. Oh, wait. Are we not? Oh, we just start mist. We did it, chat. It works. We just got the whole way through. So theoretically, if I change this to actually pass through the code, oh my god, that worked. Primarily, it is Rust stuff, but I'm doing a talk on using Zig with Wasm in their platform. Dude, that's sweet, Ninja. Let me know when that comes out. Maybe I'll play it. We'll listen to it on stream after it's published one morning rather than music. Oh god. Oh my god. All right. So we've got Miss starting and shutting down. That happens here. And now we need to pass through the code rather than foobar. So this will be the code. And we'll say in here, we'll say the OK response is going to be like successfully received Twitch off redirect. Please, no, I don't know what we're gonna do yet. / to do add better success message. Because we're probably gonna do what Ryan did, and I want to go and see where he wrote the code to. All right, so now we should see a real code come back. So if we come here, let's open this, and we're gonna run again. Let's bump this over. Hopefully it opens that tab. Gleam run. Boom. There's our actual authentication code. The server shut down before the response got back. That's so funny. Oh, God. How did that work? That doesn't seem right. Does it? What is the flow here? Let's do it in here, I guess. Because what happens here? We call send response. Let's see if that works a little bit better. Have you checked out the alternative Gleam LSP? I have not. I want to, though. Is it installable via Mason? So we do get that initial 200. So what happens if we don't do this? All right, so we successfully retrieved Twitch auth direct. I can't tell what that message is saying. So let's record this really quick, chat. We're going to record in that screen, and we're going to run it, redirecting you. All right, we can stop that. And let's see what that video plays back. Not yet, it isn't even in LSP config yet. Gotcha. So does that, since it's not an LSP config, does that mean we can't use it for NeoVim? There we go. What did that say? So the server's shutting down so fast that we never get the response sent. So maybe we do like a, is there a way to sleep and then like a callback where we sleep for a second? Like a task? Can I defer a task? Or like, I want timeout. Can I do like a timeout? I think what's happening is that so we hit, where's the router at? The router's right here, right? So we hit here, right? So we hit this route and we pass everything into the redirect handler. So if we go down to make redirect handler, it's going to hit this function in here, right? So we're doing this. We read the body. We send the response. Good morning, Nate. Thank you for 7 months, buddy. Super appreciate you. And so we say actor.send server mailbox. And then before we return that, right? Before we return the OK response, we're sending this. And I don't know if this message handler up here is picking up. Well, we would pick that up right here. We would then call shutdown. So like, I don't think it's ever getting back. So maybe the way we do this is rather than putting actor.send in here, where do we get the code? We have the code here. So maybe we don't even need... What comes in here? We do this, comment that, and this will just be in here. We'll do, we'll ignore the result, right? We don't care. And in here, we'll call OK response. We'll basically take this, yoink that, and paste that. And then we can do a function.tap. Well, in fact, we can go here. And then we'll come down here. And rather than doing any of that, oh, we do need a tap. So do I have function brought in up here yet? No. So let's grab that, go there, paste that in, bring in function, and go back down here, and we'll say here, function.tap. We'll say function actor.send, and this will be our server.mailbox. In fact, we can just take this. We can delete this line. And that will be that. We can delete this. All right. So there, hopefully this works now. Thank you for the follow, all neuro wah 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 woo wah. Definitely butchered that, but I appreciate you hanging out. So we still didn't get the response. Okay, I know what we want to do. We are going to come up here and we're going to add a new message. And it's going to be received code. Received code. And this will be code string. And then we'll come down here. And we can actually, oh, we might as well just go back, and what we had earlier was actually decent. And here, we're going to send. Oh, I don't have access to my actor though. I have 2 golden retrievers and a small French bulldog, but we're actually, well, it's like a French bulldog mix. But we're watching 2 extra dogs today because we do like Rover for our neighbors, basically. We do dog sitting to make some extra stuff. So we have another golden that we're watching and a golden doodle. So technically like 4 golden doodle mix. Here they come. Good morning, everybody! Hi, Murph. So, Bodhi, come here. These 2 are not mine. Bodhi.
Ow.
The English cream golden is mine. The tiny golden right here is mine. Relax. Relax. Bodhi, no barks. Bodhi.
I'm assuming they haven't eaten.
No, they have not eaten yet.
Okay, let's go get breakfast. I'll be back in. I have news.
Oh, okay.
Come here.
Yeah, lots of dogs. So maybe rather than sending directly to the mailbox, oh, we can't send to ourselves though. Right? I don't have a reference to myself. Although I get a PID. And I think I can get a subject from a PID. No. Is there the opposite? No, we already tried that earlier. We can't do that. Or is actor... No. That still gives us the PID. Because I don't have a reference to this.
I've seen Grok. The couple times I looked at it, it looks really cool. I just wasn't like a huge fan of the standard library last time I looked. Rockwang.
Dylan. Look at this fool.
Yeah, I know.
But my news is that Riss is sending me information on
Becoming an instructor?
Uh-huh.
Nice. Hell yeah.
So yeah. Coming to a cycle studio near you.
Hell yeah. So I think what we need to do is I need to pass the server down into this with the state.
I gotta go shower.
So it would be like,
I gotta start
unless I can get... I mean, I can use, no, I still need a subject. Yeah. Oh, there's a send after? That might be useful. Does actor have that on it? Send, no, just send. So maybe we try that. Maybe that would give us what we're looking for. In here, we would do change in word process dot send after, and let's just say this is like a second. Send after.
Also, whenever you're done,
Delay.
will you help me move that dresser down into your car?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Code. Let's see if that works. So now we have a second of delay. That should give us time to boom. Okay, that worked. We can probably cut this down to even like 250 milliseconds. Yep. I wonder if we could even make this 0 and it's enough. No. That would be... All right, we'll just keep it at 250. All right, perfect. Give the server time to respond. Because the only other way we could do this would be, I don't have access to, I guess we could make another subject and stick it on the server state. Like the other way we could do this, rather than depending on a call out, we could do, do I ever use the code? I don't think I ever set the code on this server anymore. But this is kind of what we want. So we could do subject string. And then we get a message of code, and this will just be code string. Right, and then in our loop, we can say code, and we'll have our code. And in here, or wait, that's not what we want. We would, what would we do here? Because that's not gonna, we're not dispatching on this. This is tricky to think about. Because like we could do, actually it would be like self, right? And then it would be, that's a bad idea too. Well, maybe this would work. But this is a separate message. And that's not even technically that. We start the actor. Yeah, this isn't what we want. No, we're just gonna keep it the way it is. It's fine as is. Okay, and just to make sure this works again, perfect. That looks good. All right. All right. I think we have it working. I'll just have to wait to talk to Ryan to see how he would do this normally with OTP, because I still don't feel great about this. In fact, let's go see if we can find... That's too heavy. Let's close all these windows. And the GitHub is going to be Elixir, Twitch API, Twitch auth. One second, chat. I gotta check some stuff for work real quick. Let's just test this again. All right, that works. All right, so we'll read through Ryan's here in a second. I just gotta go update some stuff real quick. All right, so that one's good, and this one should be good. Completed, perfect. Now let's jump over to Slack, and this is fixed, and this will be fixed, and All right, I just got to restart our migrations real quick, which I need a new OAuth token, and that will get us through the rest of the stream. Go grab that token. Boom, yoink. Go back here. Paste that in there. Node there. Back over here. Go like that, paste that, and start. Okay, great. So Ryan, what does Ryan do here? He calls run. He parses a bunch of stuff, which is what we're gonna have to do next. He calls Twitch API auth new, which spins up. I'm not quite sure what this thing does yet. We'll have to go look. I think that's in the bottom of this file. He starts. I don't know how this works. I bet that's a module down below maybe. And then he starts a auth web server. He waits for the code. I don't actually know what this is doing. I think this is like the selectors. Receive. Okay, that's the pattern match. That's like our loop. So he has an extra server than we do. We have to remember that. So that's how he calls back with the code. We need a halt on mist. Maybe we open up a pull request in mist after this. Well, we can also do this here too. While we're in here, Erlang has an OS module, so we should be able to do this, and we'll be able to match on that. So let's do this quick. So let's say case of os.family. And we'll match on Windows NT. Let's just go ahead and bring in you, paste you down. That'll be OS, and we'll say dot type. Actually, we'll just prefix it, it's fine. Oh, right, we don't have the pipes. That's funny. And then for anything else, we'll do this. And then on Windows, Ryan did, where is that? This guy right here. We'll do shell out command, and it'll be, oh my God, command cmd, and then it'll be /c start. That's weird, but let's go check the string module. Okay. String replace that. Okay. I hated them at first, now I'm liking it a little. Start string dot replace URI and with and then we need the current directory dot and an empty whatever that is. We need to bring in string. Okay, so now we have cross-platform. That was easy. All right, we need to come up with better names for this stuff. What up, Ryan? So Ryan, what I have working now is basically I have like the whole thing going. I do want to ask you about some OTP stuff because I don't know if I'm doing best practices here, but I'm getting the code, and next step is going to be making that HTTP request and then writing to a file. But gotcha. So the way I have this working right now is I start the server, which is a gen server, and the gen server holds the MIS server, right? So if we go look at that, we start our actor, our gen server over here, and we wait on these messages, and we wait on start and shutdown. When we get our start message, which happens right here, we spin up the MIS server and we get a actor from that, or a subject. I store that on the state and I start into the next loop. And then the router or the MIS server, when we receive our code, I do this thing because I can't figure out how to do it any better. I say process.send after to the mailbox after 250 milliseconds. And the reason I have this delay is because the server was shutting down by the time, if I just send this instantly, that sends it to the parent. So that the parent process out here is like selecting on the mailbox. And then it sends shutdown back to this, which ends up calling this and shuts down the server before it ever responds. So like, I don't know how to do this part without a delay. What do you mean, what? I'm not using Windows, no. I just added, you don't get what bit. Let me show you the problem. So if I do actor.send server.mailbox, the code. How it's shutting down and the delay is needed? Yeah, I'll show you in just a second here. So I received the callback from Twitch, right? And if I send the code to the mailbox, which the parent process is sitting and waiting on, right? It's just like watching this mailbox forever. And when it selects on it, which it comes here, we send it to this mailbox, it gets it. It gets past this block, right? It calls server.shutdown. And server.shutdown is happening before like this OK response is ever processed. So when server.shutdown gets sent back to this gen server on the right, it calls this, it hits here, and then we kill the web server and we stop this gen server. So like the process stops. Can you do the shutdown only after the response is sent? I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do that. I tried a couple things earlier. I think so, yeah. So I just don't know how to, like, the thing I would like to do is like, I would like to send a message to this process like after the response. But I don't think I can do that. Because like in my OCaml code, how did I do this? Playlist. So I put it into the mailbox. And then this like part happens. If I don't shut that down, it still shuts down so fast that the response never sends. If I do this though, we go back, like this is fine, right? It's that small delay that lets the response happen. Chat, I gotta take care of something for work real quick. I will be right back. Yeah, Brian, if you can think of any like OTP-ish way to handle this, it would be appreciated. I just want like a hook to miss that's like after result or after response. Can you make it a task and then await it? What would I make the task? I got to take care of this real quick. But keep brainstorming and we'll try to implement whatever you guys come up with when I get back quick. All right. I'm not doing that part yet now. Okay. Let's see here. What up, Dev Dad? Thank you for the free subscription if you're still around. Oh, that's a good point, Ryan. That's a good point. All right, let's try adding that quick. We need to come up with some better names for these. We're going to call this redirect server. Again. We changed that before, but we're going back. And this is just going to be auth server. And then in here, this is going to be broken right here. Redirect server. And we'll rename this to server. Okay, that looks good. Now in our main, this is going to be auth server. In fact, we could just make that. Let's just make that server. And then over here, that'll be server. And that'll be server dot run. We should probably be consistent because we called this new handle message start. So let's change this to start. All right, that looks pretty good. I guess I don't really need to shut down the server. Do I even need to select in the parent? Because like, yeah, because this is doing it on its own anyways. So really, yeah, so we don't need, so this should really be something like, maybe this should be run. I don't love the API or the name yet. Because this is effectively going to sit here, I think, and not past the start until everything else happens inside. Yeah. Okay. So we can make that run for now. I still hate the name, but so we like literally don't need that. Don't need that, and it should still work. Yep. No, it shouldn't, because we're gonna select here forever. It's gonna pause. So this function won't return until this actually selects. So I basically sit here and wait until I get something from the mailbox. At which point, naming it start implies it's async. So run is a good name. Yeah, okay. Then I should be able to take, we should be able to do import glitch slash API slash client. We'll have to make a new client. And here's where we need to read in all the environment variables. Which we might as well just do in here. Like, let's just go back to where we were reading in. Okay, in here. In fact, we should just pass a client in, maybe. We don't need that. All right, so yeah, let's make our auth server take API client glitch slash auth slash server, and we'll say server dot let auth server equals server dot new, and this will take our client. And then we'll say let, we don't even need to do anything. We'll say server dot run auth server. It's not even really a server. I really kind of hate these names. What is this? It's not really a server. It's kind of a server. What do you call this, Ryan? It's kind of a task, but it's kind of a server. Maybe we just copy the pattern upwards that we did with, say, auth server. Be opaque. There might be. Yeah, I really should design this. Oh, fuck, it's 10 o'clock. I gotta go. We'll pick up here. I think I want to copy this pattern. I think I do want to, like, I basically want to copy this mailbox pattern where, well, maybe not even. We'll just make it start, and then it can run on its own, and the parent process can kill it. And when we start, it'll just start an event loop, and we'll have another function that'll be like, let me write out my thoughts here before we wrap up. Run to start. Start will create a loop using actor dot, what is that? Freaking actor dot start. And then we'll have pub function, like get access token, I guess. And then we'll also have a pub function, and that will be like actor dot send server, and this will be get access token. And then we'll have another one that will be like pub function refresh access token. There we go. That's how we'll do this. All right, let's find, you're very late, Meta. Let's find somebody to raid. We got Tej writing Elixir. Tej is gonna be it, because that's who I'm gonna watch anyways. All right, peace, y'all. Have a great Monday.